TIFU by asking a Bath and Body Works female employee a body soap with the smell of intense misogyny. So yeah, I went to a Bath and Body Works store to get some new fragrances of soap with my wife since we started buying them more after trying one called Champagne Toast and after checking some scented candles. I found a scent I would really like for me, and it was Mahogany Teakwood Intense. So I went with a nearby clerk and said, "Oh hi, I was wondering if there was any body soap with the smell of intense misogyny." We both froze, and she just replied, excuse me." I immediately went, "No wait, I meant that one," pointing at the candle behind me, to which she showed me the soap I asked, and as I thank her we just both awkwardly went our separate ways. TLDR. I asked a female store clerk at Bath & Body for a body soap with the smell of intense misogyny instead of intense mahogany. Mahaganagam mahaga ma monogamy. Edit. This is a drunk Minecraft reference. So unless Mark in turn was referencing something else, I don't understand half of these replies. My grandmother, my precious 70-plus-year-old grandmother, went to the flower shop one day to grab some peonies, and my mom and I were with her. She walks right up to the counter and says, "I am looking for penises." Wait, peonies? I am looking for peonies. Quote, the clerk, me, my mom, and my grandma all had a good laugh about that one. I worked in a garden center. A woman asked me if I could point her to the clitoris plants. Her husband quickly corrected her. Clematis. The poor woman turned bright red and ran out of the store. I love malapropisms. I used the word areola instead of aioli with a waitress when drunk, and my wife and friends have not let me forget it. The smell of intense misogyny, that's Lynx, Axe, Africa, isn't it? Let me explain. I'm talking about hardwood. Now if you'll kindly grab my merchandise, I'd be happy to give you a little tip. I didn't think you'd know, you're just a woman. Thanks for the chuckle. We've all been there at least once. The brain is doing one thing while the mouth takes off in another direction. It happens. Look, my chlamydia is blooming. Quote, I meant clematis. Almost 20 years later, we still call it a chlamydia vine. You look sexist in that red hat. Do you mean sexy? No. Mahogany. Intense misogyny smells like old beer and cigarettes. I had what I lovingly refer to as the great headbonk of 2019, and ever since I struggle with words in the worst way. If I can't think of the word that something goes in, is covered by, etc., I call it the thing house. I'm famous for saying one thing and meaning something different and not even noticing until I get frustrated I'm not being understood, haha. Employee. Well, these soaps over here are pretty oppressive. The biggest foo I can see here is your failure to use punctuation properly. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich misogyny. Do you have many leather-bound books? https://youtube.be/hzx8khjqd6c. The smell of intense misogyny is sweat, axle grease and stale yingling. At least you didn't try to tell her you were a philanthropist.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.